Lots of smokes, lots of Molotovs, the whole enchilada. Fnatic go flaming hot into this site. Double nades for the plants.
Yeah, they're going to rain in. They're going to find good damage here. Crims will get deleted.
They got it.
In the dying breath, that bomb goes down, and so Fnatic at least have the post plant to play around with. Smoke down is annoying for GamerLegion. They kind of just want to go here, and so they might just pop flash through it. Here they go, full send. Kios and Volt with kills apiece, and it's Kios to close.
Wow.
He gave us a dominating performance in that matchup yesterday versus the Mongols. He had that game on Inferno where it felt like he could do no wrong. Fits the bill there was Volt, and his performance is likely to be back at the major. This is a map that he is comfortable on as well. So
but he just got ciphered.
Yeah, he did, right?
Fearless ramp rush for Roy. And yeah, he's actually probably the most interesting part on T-side Vertigo for Fnatic.
This round's done, by the way. This round just ends.
See you, Nealon.
It's the force buy for Fnatic, and they find it flawlessly. I mean, I've always been a bit of a Roy fan, I'm just going to say.
You're a Roy boy?
I am a bit of a Roy boy, and I think with good reason. He's just such a pure-blooded entry fragger, right? Like, through and through. He's not someone who's going to look to overcomplicate rounds, overcook it. Yeah, not going to get to see the clash of those AWPing presences yet. So, Acor, this is your round to have a little more freedom. You won't have that punish from Afro on the other side. And it's a triple swing in at the top of ramp, but Roy has his way with those first two players that come out through the short side. He's done well to keep this even, honestly. Deagle primed. But not the ideal candidate to have on this flank. And with the kill from Crims to open up B, Acor will have to commit to this flank with the Deagle. Volt needs to stay alive. Buy Acor a little bit of time. He runs there for a moment, but it doesn't look like they're going to stop. And so Roy, tagged with a stray bullet from that AWP, could get finished off by the Deagle right now. Bomb falls out of bounds, and Crims left in the 1v2 alone, has to turn back round and deal with Acor on this flank.
He's taking his time with this one, 40 seconds for a 1v1, and he knows if Acor finds a cheeky angle, he plays under the top. If he can just hit a Deagle body shot, he ends it. So Crims is hoping Acor misreads, makes a mistake, but the Dane does nothing. He just waits for Crims to get closer. Pre-fires on the smoke. As it fades, that's Crims' chance to go. But he does not have much time, and this bomb is in a precarious position. He's looking for a kill right now. Warbang is close. He gets the spot, but Acor hits the shot, and GamerLegion come through with a round.
They're pushing down the ramp right now. This is kind of ballsy. Roy's been naded. Brought down low. They're looking to take the space. Afro back against the wall, but he will respond with the double, and Dexter moves in to lend a helping hand. Acor still on the Deeg hype here as he rotates in. Finally going to get to see him put this AWP to use. Acor holds the line, waiting to see if anything is offered. Afro already wide on the angle. Going to peek from the left side, and Acor had to flick for that. We just saw it from his POV. He was looking away. That's a flick shot to find the Fnatic AWPer. Frenchman turned to dust, and they nearly line up for Acor. Still, he's hit every beat they've given him, and now it's left on to Mezzi to try and make something of this round. The 1v2 will find his way to a bomb plant tag through default. Wild game being played by Acor here, but he's going to wait. Wait for Isaac to move in and lend a helping hand. Mezzi has picked the right fight here. He won't win it though. Isaac, immune, takes a shot from the rifle and lives to tell the tale, cementing GamerLegion in this map early on.
GamerLegion as an organization was Mezzi's first international team, even prior to Cloud9, and he's going to put him in the dirt. A statement from the merry man. Finds two with a smile on his face. And GamerLegion, here's the issue. They may want to save here, but Mezzi's still here to punish players as they leave. And one kill denies the buy next round. He's done it. That's all that matters. He can fall. He's really impacted the economy of GamerLegion moving forward. They have to eco next, and it may get worse before it gets better.
Future for GamerLegion as well as the present. This was a beautiful opening from Mezzi. That's the GamerLegion going to call in a timeout pretty early on in this game to try and get ahead of this.
Oh, the legs, Roy, inside of the one-way. After Acor did that last round, he's ready this time. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you can't fool me twice.
Yeah, it's the same setup as well out of Nealon and Volt. And at this point, I think Fnatic are more than ready for presence at Sandbags. Crims going to open up over in middle. So everywhere that Fnatic have tried to find these openings, they've come up with the goods thus far. Don't know what's happening over towards B. So Isaac is having to bear all this in mind. He could be getting flanked through middle right now. As he fights down the ramp, winning that first one is big. The util's going to start to displace him. He's got tremendous faith that his mid is clear. And Fnatic goes slow for a moment, but they've got to follow through with this B play, and so thank goodness that kill is offered up. Isaac on the swing will concede this B site.
And again, sometimes they just do this. They show hand at ramp, they throw some nades, they walk right back without sharing a point of damage. And now they've got a man locked in at that B site. Missed shot for Dexter. Kios will escape with his life. He even re-aggresses. Messi can spam this one. It's a free kill, and he's got it perfect. Nealon wins that ramp fight at Roy as they were rotating back to the A site, but they might need to abandon that decision. 48 seconds. Bomb is coming A. Acor in hot water, and Crims boils him alive.
Nealon with the re-aggro, though. Knocking Crims out of the round and leaving this all on Afro. Time is quickly getting away from him. He's low on health, doesn't really know where anyone else on GamerLegion is. He's got no reason to win this round. Tap on the bomb, and they're just going to come running his way. They face him together, all three running at Afro, and that's too much to deal with, too much to handle.
Even using that smoke as a one-way gets further damage, so flanks coming in, they've got confirmation. That's just an unbelievable shot for Afro, and the bomb has been dropped back. They've still got time, but these repeats can come whenever Kios is ready for it. The smoke actually gives the bomb over, and Crims has found an entry. They're going a little bit too far, our Gamerlegion, as Fnatic go back and look for this flank. They won't find it. Orb retrieved, swapped out with Crims. Afro needs another entry, and Acor just dodges it.
No.
Afro's coming round. He hit great timing there behind default. Acor's wondering how the hell he got there. 2 on 2. Molly down. 10 seconds. They need the plant. These CTs can swing together. They're going to go for it. They both reset. Crims hits a shot, but the bomb's dropped, and out he runs. Robbery of a round for GamerLegion. That reset from the flank back to mid, and Kios wins it all.
Was by not getting the bomb planted.
Ooh. Okay, they were ready for that one. Mezzi's looking down, man. He's not getting flashed by your little B push. They've also avoided the stacks more often than not. This time they're running into one.
I mean, Mezzi is clearing out B, and with a minute left, you know, you're the furthest thing from committed here, and that's something that Fnatic have been really good at, is dodging these stacks by doing exactly this, just kind of having a player roaming the extremities, whether that's Dexter doing it himself, he's done it a handful of times, run away with the half here, so this is a hunt you have to pay attention to. You've got to hold on to these if you're GamerLegion, and with Volt locking down the ramp side.
You know, many teams sort of ecoed, they just full bought in, and they had to save them again. I don't think they'll do it this time, right? You're looking for the last round of the half.
As long as you keep the pressure on, there's no way for GamerLegion to get that gun back. The only way they do is if you leave the site, so they're just going to follow through with this aggression. Oh, Isaac, nice kill to be found with just the USP, but you don't expect any more from him here. And so the B site is dealt with. Nealon rotates in on this AWP. I even think him being here is pretty wild, honestly. 1v4 as they swing him from the top of ramp, and they will knock Nealon out of the round. Ooh. They've not really been too used to not winning out this fight over towards the B ramp, and so quite simply, they will win out the fight over towards the B ramp.
I understand why GamerLegion feel like they need to play aggressive towards B as well, even though it's not worked any of the time.
It's because the moment you give up that real estate, look what's been happening in so many of these rounds.
Oh, that's ugly. The smoke fade doesn't do them well. But yeah, Mezzi's been taking so much space there. Dex has been walking through. They've been forcing 5-on-5 retakes, and everyone is hitting the shots. Noggins popped, and Acor, he had a fantastic start to this map, but where did he go?
Yeah, where has he gone? so many of these kills. I mean, he was like 4 kills deep when we were just 3 rounds into the game. He's going to end the half with 6 in this 1v4. He's not long for the world. Looking for Dexter, sure, finds one, but how much further can he be expected to take this? Afro is bearing down upon the angle at CT. He's raining in nades, hoping this can give him an edge. Soften it up, make the task any easier, but that's not meant to be, not gonna happen. Roy finishes off the job, and Fnatic close out this first half with a great T-side under their belts. Like we're just going to have an all-in brawl for this top ramp control. Fnatic with 4 strong here and more than willing to meet them in this engagement, and you can see why. That is a slaughter. Everyone finding something for Fnatic, and Afro there to close. Fnatic start this second half strong.
Last night, Fnatic looking to keep this clean. A ramp rush. Good grenade, taking up a lot of damage without firing a bullet, but Roy's got a couple in store as his mag gets emptied into GamerLegion. Akor's dead as well. 12-5, and it's do or die for the Legion.
Fall back into the post plant and just go through the motions. It's a golden invitation for GamerLegion, and so they're going to take it. They're actually doing the deeper smokes into the elevator. They want to try and take some space here. It's a double smoke in Ellie for GamerLegion. Maybe a bit of a miscomm. Causes some awkwardness, leaves some of these sight lines open and lets Fnatic move in. The util now forces Neelan out of the sight. I know he looks foolish jumping across like that, but the molly forces him wide into the crosshairs of Fnatic, and they win every single fight past that point. Akor 1v3 started this series looking mean, playing with the Deagle, not even using the AWP. But he's fallen silent since. Now he's got to deliver, and it's a damn good try. But Mezzi will not let that 1v3 come through.
He was ready for that, man. He was not in a hurry to start moving for the objective. They 3-2-1, triple face again.
Time's running out. You might never even feel like you had a fair shot, like you had a fair chance here if you're GamerLegion. Oh, back into Roy again. Every time this smoke goes down, Roy is just gleefully playing it. He loves these eco rounds. He loves that you're facing him here over his one way at the top of ramp.
Oh.
That's a full-on shutdown. GamerLegion don't even make a dent, and as though Fnatic needed anything else going their way, that is a flawless round.
Dexter checks in, aware of all the timings. GamerLegion wait out the nades this time. That's a good molly to push players back, but Roy is not fearful of these T's coming up ramp. He spams them through the smoke and the fire. Finding an entry. Covered is Vault by Afro. 4-on-2. Crim's even aggressed at B for a kill, and he's going back for more. Fnatic are feeling invincible right now.
Not even the unknown, and that's the biggest of them all. Mezzi waiting over in middle. Great position to shut this down. He's going to have to flick for it because he's holding construction right now, but they don't check for him. It's a lineup, and sure, Akor's going to hit that shot, but it's the end of the line, and it might just be the end of Vertigo for GamerLegion.
Yeah, Fnatic get what they want here. They're not shouting, they're not hollering, they are just full focus, and it might be the perfect remedy for at least a round. No one is even considering. Crim starts to make his move over, and they start to run.
Oh, Crim's hit it, buddy. That's a lot closer than he was ready for. Mezzi holds the line with 2, and he's not prepared to part ways with the B site yet. Mezzi won't have a say in the matter, but his teammates do strike one from the tally, and that's the bomb out in no man's land. Neelan's got to go get it. Shadow advantage on the generator fight, but it doesn't help out, and it's only Volt left standing. Moving on up, trying to grab this bomb. It's in such a weird spot, and he's hoping that he could catch someone on this re-aggro, but nothing given, nothing gained. Bomb retrieved, and he tries to use that knowledge against Fnatic. When they check, if they check, they see this bomb is missing, and maybe they feed him a kill. Maybe they give him this first step in the right direction. Volt's got to dig deep here to win this 1v2. The timing for Dexter's swing out around Coldzera is going to be everything. Volt is doubting it. Volt is doubting himself. He doesn't know where to look. And committing to the plot is the wrong move. Dexter Dexter silences him, spams at the body as he does so. The captain of Fnatic brings home Vertigo and tees them up in this series for GamerLegion. The question now, where is Acor? Can Kios give us that same performance he gave yesterday? We need a hero figure to get behind because right now, no one's delivering for GL. Two sets of dual Berettas in play. I like that. One of them is over here towards this A site. GamerLegion fast out mid. Afro has given up this space. He's going to come across. They've made it across at the arches, but now he needs his teammates in the site to hold the line. One out of Crims, but nothing else found as these pit players are overran. GamerLegion looking good in the pistol. Roy's out on an island, and he's going to fall, losing a full belt of utility as he does so. And Dexter takes one to the dome the moment he rounds the corner. How many more can he really get with the dualies? They just whittle him down. It's death by 1,000 cuts for Dexter.
No, he's not actually. Saving the day. Roy's got to do the same. They're running a banana.
They're
the
already
volley
in the
behind
smoke.
him.
They don't know about this.
Yeah, Mac 10 goes flying. Freedom for Acor as he picks up to Dexter. We're talking ninjas. There's no way you're ready for this, man.
Yeah, you think you own the site right now. Everyone else is running into CT and they're juggling the bomb around. GamerLegion are already under the belief that they've completed the round.
Okay.
Look like they saw something on the minimap there and they will discover Dexter in at the back of the site, but still they've given a chance over. Crims through the smoke brings it back to 2v2.
They go for the stick. The flank is in. Won't be able to stop the plant, but it might backstab unless Kios takes back this control. He flashes forward. The orb strikes. They don't know about Crims.
Crims intentionally holds off for a second there. He's letting Afro take all the risks, all the space. Afro moves in and will fall short versus Isaac. And now Crims spams, so he knows he's coming from Banana. Isaac handles that with ease. Wins out the 1v2 to keep this flawless for GamerLegion.
They're going for an apps pop. Kios naded Roy. I guess he must have spammed him as well. That's a early kill, and Fnatic are not ready for an apps pop. Crims has to hit some heads, but he's full blind. Great flashes from Acor as Volt doubles up on the entry, and Fnatic run away.
Yeah, crazy, crazy transfer from Volt, man.
Cadian should take a trick out of his book. All right. Well, Nealon, sorry, mate, you're wrong. They are buying. Oh, what a shock.
He'll lie in wait gladly. And so Fnatic might just have to take a bit of a gamble here. When they don't get these engagements over towards Banana, they pull everyone back round over towards A. GamerLegion are setting up here. Now it comes down to the timing of Kios and Acor as they continue aggressing up Banana. Bomb is still down in mid. They don't have to commit to the A play here. They're going to feed one more kill to Crims over at long. Nealon knocked out on the short side. The alarm bells are going off for GamerLegion. That's two players over towards A. They should grab this bomb, tuck tail, and run it into B.
That's what Mao is talking about the desk, right? The lack of trading. That is very loose for a 5-on-3. Just getting grouped and going together feels like a guaranteed round on this map when you have an advantage. But Isaac's patience pays off, and Mezzi walks right into the crosshair as now we sit in a 2-on-3, and Fnatic are even splitting up. They don't want to gamble. Smoke, full exec on B. Two smokes thrown by Acor to try and sell this fake. Oh, and the orbs here as well. Believe me, Roy does not.
Roy is not falling for it.
Oh,
he will still be here, but the jump
Beautiful.
across from Kios keeps him in it, keeps him alive, and throws Roy's aim through a loop. Crims has been left chasing ghosts in this round. Might have a chance at the fight onto Acor in bottom mid. He'd love to get an AWP out of it, but Acor does not want to give that over. And so the dominance continues for GamerLegion. You're waiting to see what Volt and Kios are cooking. If you're GamerLegion, you kind of need them to alleviate some of this pressure. Crims just got wallbang down in the pit from Acor on the short side, and he spammed him out. Wow. Acor finds Crims with the AWP, tagging him not once but twice through the wall. Now it's Dexter left to get past, and they run him down. Acor charging in with the Tech 9 and the bomb on his back, but they will get rewarded for it. And a 2v2 ensues, a 2v2 that Fnatic never in their wildest dreams thought they would have to embark upon. They thought finally they'd broken through. It's Roy, 1 and 8, and Afro left in it. And Isaac holds for the apartments. This is an awkward fight for him now.
Hit him.
Gonna get tagged once by the AWP, but he takes him to the grave, and now it's Acor versus Afro. The AWPers will clash, and he's looking to do it with the Tech-9, full blind, as Acor stands and delivers. The scoreline is kept flawless for GamerLegion.
How the hell does he win it with the Tech-9 full blind? He never sees him. He just shoots through the white. And to think that 2 AWP entry kills with wallbangs in this round, it took 2 AWP shots onto Crims. It took 2 back the way of Isaac. Dexter as well, he puts off a miraculous kill, but I don't think he thought there was time for them to kill him and get the bomb down. He's looking into the wall, trying to move his hitbox, trying to hide, and they just chase him down. 1 more kill from Dexter.
All eyeballs firmly planted on Afro as the site defender. He's got support from Crims, having rotated around from B, and Roy is even committed to the backstab. They know about this, so they know they're going into a stack, but they'll battle forward anyway. Afro up on top of the cold box, drops the bomb, and it's left to Isaac. He won't survive the drop in a pit, and so finally, everyone keeps asking, when do Fnatic play? It starts right now.
Yes, first round on the board, and they have just been so good. Big flash though, 20 seconds.
Yeah, great way to force that opening fight. Crims tees up Roy over at long, and then adds a kill to the tally from down in the pit. Now he's left all on his lonesome. Roy's able to dart in and out to lend a helping hand, but it's all Crims to slow them down and give Roy that space. That was a really nice interplay between Roy and Crims. Afro's just got set up at the top of B. Just starting to take this line with the AWP, and the timing might be perfect. 1 kill found for Afro, but they're really close, right in behind him. He can't escape Kiosk. Molly comes out from Mezzi. That's going to slow the play down, but they smoke it off. They go through. Mezzi getting spammed. Can't fall here.
Oh, he's sending
Dexter's
it. Baby.
sending right in and tears through them. He shows the rest of Fnatic how it's done. Can't be scared of these smokes. Can't be scared of the GamerLegion. And so it takes Dexter like a madman, just barreling through the smoke.
See if he can put on a 4th round here at B. He's in the right position with the Molotov. Oh, they have to run through it now. That's forced their hand. In they go. Kios is more than happy with that. Smoke on the molly, but he gets obliterated by Roy. And Mezzi has found a little gap to hide out in the pool. He's gone swimming, fishing for frags. Acor spams him back. Dexter, he seems to know. I think he's got the spot. He is so assured in this position. He takes down Isaac. Roy is doing the Lord's work right now at the back of B, but it's still going to get cleared out. And Dexter has had enough at the end of this half, and maybe Fnatic have as well. As they close with 4, they get a grip on the game right at the end, but GamerLegion have come through on Inferno yet again as they did last night with a statement piece. Let's see if they can send us to Ancient in the second half.
So let's see if they can pick up where they left off.
This triple B is dirty with a reflash with Julie's playing anti, but it could go very wrong. Oh, that's an announced flash. Nealon looks right back into them, and he pops around the corner, ready to meet them. 2 kills come through for Volt at least as Nealon falls with only a whimper. 2 on 4 though for Fnatic, and both players of GL back up into the bomb site. Oh dear, they know about Kios.
Arriving already.
They've got the info. They hunt him down. 2 on 4 coming back for Fnatic.
The backstab is so quick, though.
Yeah.
They're up banana moments after Fnatic themselves move in from this position, are looking for fights right now. And so what's the one thing you're not going to give them? It's the fights they're so desperately craving. Now the bomb is stuck, and that's when GamerLegion try to move in to take advantage of the 2v1. Crims is now off the bomb. Mezzi's getting whittled down. He could use a bit of a helping hand, and so Crims will supply it. Just Acor left on these dual Berettas, and Mezzi and Crims make that round happen for Fnatic. 2 of them versus the world, and they'll lock it in.
Saving it for a rainy day. But Fnatic are going to start to pour into this bomb site. Oh, that will change everything. Now they're scared of a stack, but there's no way here.
Yeah, now they're under the illusion that A is going to be their best course of action, but that is where everyone is. Neela was the one guy who died in that last round. Everyone else has the pistol armor still, so they're going into a full stack.
Blimey.
of kitted out players. Fnatic,
Oh, no.
this is quickly getting out of hand. They've got to wrestle
Oh, no.
for site control and they're not getting in. Turned to dust by the pistols. Nealon sends them packing. And into that stack, crazy round from the captain of GamerLegion to put that whole thing together, and you could see it starting to unravel. For this, it's really ballsy, but Acor will at least cement the trade. Crims is getting pushed through the back line of the apartments. GamerLegion come through with aggression on both fronts, and so that means that Fnatic have got to fight forward now. Acor back in the site, AWP in hand, but a missed flick to Mezzi means this B site falls to Fnatic control and a retake ensues. If Afro can win this fight at Banana, GamerLegion might never even attempt this round. Nealon is creeping in, sure. But Volt is not going to hang around to help him, and with Nealon dead, Volt saves. Fnatic, they right their wrongs. They get right back on the horse that bucks them off. They pull up with a 7th.
Maybe it won't matter. There's no flash on this B bomb site. The Vault has them both in apartments, so just going to dry swing with a nade. Messi's so ready. And it's up to Vault. World on his shoulders. What does he bench?
It's going to have to be a lot. It's going to have to be a big number. Volt up on top of the balcony. 1, not enough here. Dropping into the pit. He needs even more, and he will deliver it. Volt with 2, and suddenly you're spurred on.
TikTok.
Times of the essence, but they will get the bomb planted with seconds to spare. A 3v3 retake now ensues. GamerLegion have been given a reason to go for this by Volt. That one solo player over towards A has kept the door open on this round. Will Fnatic be able to slam it shut? Afro seems to think so. Takes this line onto Moto. Everyone from GamerLegion coming from here. A run boost. Sails that first man in. And there's Acor's AWP delivering another. Why not make it the double? A lovely retake from GamerLegion. They use the run boost to throw that AWP's aim off.
Players who we now know and love, and playing in the online realm of Tier 2 CS, a very competitive area. What a call to go for a run boost there on a retake, knowing there's an AWP in play and that he can probably just jump over it.
A make or break game at IEM Cologne. Kios aggro down Banana, backed up by the captain, and he's just going to start spraying and praying. Everything aligns for Nealon and Kios. They lock Fnatic out of Banana. We said there hasn't been a lot of aggression on this side of the map, but it comes through now, and it comes through decisively. Dexter, they've just been smoked off at the bottom of Banana. Trying to move back in, they're going to land a dink down range, but it's not the killing blow. Crims has been waiting for a peek here, and ooh, he charged that one up. There's another man in top middle for Crims, and he's lovely with the dig. One more though, and one too many. He wasn't ready for Volt to swing out late and deny that AWP save.
Fnatic though, this is a last-ditch attempt here. 3 AKs and a MAC-10 just trying to pound their way into B, but again, this re-aggression has been so deadly. Roy, he's not blinded, there's no flash again, and Kios does get punished once more. Fnatic have to pick up the pace. Are they ready for 3?
They weren't ready for Nealon at first, but they are able to deal with him, and Volt is living on borrowed time, not for long. He's shut down by Afro. Acor gonna lob in this nade, try to find the planter. It does a bit of damage to Dexter, but it's nothing to write home about, nothing to inspire you to attempt this round. And so Fnatic do break their way in. They even find Acor right at the end. Afro goes hunting. That's an upgrade onto an AWP for him if he wants it.
And the mood this team is clearly in. Their ability to reset after that first map was phenomenal. I think this should be as close to impossible as a comeback can get for Fnatic in this point. All bomb explosions, all saves for GamerLegion.
Ooh, Crims,
cheeky.
They're in this smoke with you, my friend. You're
you
not in the corner you think you are. And so Volt, that one's nice and easy for him. Nealon wins a fight in middle in the meantime, and that was the bomb spotted. Isaac's trying to re-aggress, but decides against it.
Okay.
Good pick from Afro's AWP. There's no doubt that it's been delivering here. They've liked the stacks. And Fnatic have completely pulled the brakes. Isaac's nade could be big. Mezzi is low. That could finish him, and it will. Sailing past it short. Finds that point man. Roy will not survive the crossing into the pit, and Afro might have been playing a fantastic game here. Might have got the only 2 kills that Fnatic have in the round, but expecting him to pull this 1v3 out of a hat. It should never happen, not with this crossfire setup. They're so entrenched. They're so ready to deal with this. That swing from Neelan nearly sails them down the river, but it will get traded.
Peak, but his re-aggression from Library back into the bomb site. Roy was up by the hay cart holding Moto, and Neelan just sneaks in off Library behind the default box the entire time and gets back into safety. That lets GamerLegion run a crossfire.
Flashing him off the angle. Instead, it's just the nades going in, and Afro's given that dry peek.
They're underneath.
Dexter could have a double right here, right now. Well, decide against walking this smoke. If only he knew what was on the other side. Instead, it's going to be Crims and Dexter combining for these kills. They open up the route through A long into this A play, and Fnatic still have fight left in them. That last round might have been one that Fnatic would rather forget about, but they'll remember this one fondly. Looking to go flawless. Kios just trying to leave the round with the AWP intact, but look at the minimap. Fnatic want to remove this, and they'll do exactly that. Great time for Crims to find his footing, a hat-trick from the man.
Is it enough for Fnatic though? They're going quick.
His shot from Acor. They're out now, they're spilling out over towards long. The pressure about to be applied for Volt, who's teed up with a flashbang but still can't win it. Isaac dropping into the pit with long taken. This gets scary. He's responsible for a lot here. He's got a teammate in the site to help him with short. Isaac needs to win these long fights, and he's doing a good job of slowing it down. This could be the unraveling, the beginning of the end. That missed shot from Afro, that will signal it. We're going the distance on this. Neelan's boys, they've got Inferno in their back pocket no matter what it feels like. Very well played from the GamerLegion squad. It felt like they'd done enough in that first half. It takes them a while as Fnatic start to find their footing, start to grind a path back into it.
And Fnatic now starting off on the attack. It's the final map of the night here, and only one team may survive. The other will be eliminated with nothing. Volt will find Crims coming through that B door, but this is all a fake out into an A play. Neelan with a lovely position, his head hitbox covered by the wall, will get that kill. Bomb just about planted with cover from Brokey, but Mezzi's let the flank already come through, and his teammates are starting to drip dry. There is no way Mezzi can win this round.
Yeah, it's not the knife round anymore.
He's like, where are they? They ran right by. They didn't see him. They weren't waiting for him. He ends the round confused. That's crazy, actually. Have you ever seen a second round buy like that? They've got good util and kit.
Oh,
they had.
Maybe all for nothing. Oh, maybe all for nothing. Crims doesn't care how many M4s you bring to the party. He's going to uproot every single one of them.
He blows out your birthday candles. He eats your cake. He slaps your sister. He's done it all. He's ruined the celebrations for GamerLegion after that pistol round. Neelan has a gap. He goes right through. They have to cancel the plant. Scared he'll run them down.
That gets them off the bomb. Fnatic were ready to have celebrations of their own. But now, nothing is certain, nothing is sacred. A long way away is Roy right now, so there's a 2v2 open for GamerLegion if they're acting quick enough, they're fast enough about it. Afro gonna win that first one, and now it is just Neelan. He's in hot water. The presence of this flank should safeguard the round. And Neelan gonna lob that smoke onto the bomb. Looks for the fight at CT. He was aware, but he couldn't win it. And so Fnatic gonna cook up a reply immediately.
Well, actually, because it's missed, Kios said mid clear, and so Neelan's come out into mid. So actually, yeah, well, that worked for Fnatic, didn't it? A series of events. How the hell is Dexter? He just run past someone. He's gone all the way through the A-bomb site, and he ran past Kios, and no one even knew till it was too late. Acor's dead. Kios does get his revenge, but 4-on-3, and both bomb sites are open.
I feel like Dexter's teleporting around the map, man. Like, that's the second time now in a row where he's just found himself in Red Room in, like, the first, or, like, towards CT in the first, 30 seconds of a round.
I have no idea how he got there.
No, I don't either. I want to explain
that's
it,
the bomb.
but that's the bomb. Oh, dear. GamerLegion might have uprooted this whole damn thing. Roy's getting flashed in. And both players tucked in the cubby.
Good molly.
He's going to force a wide peek. They toyed with Isaac. They forced him into an awkward fight, but teammates falling for Fnatic. Suddenly, Crims has got to come save the day. They're saying, please, Daddy Crims, please come save us. And so here he is, walking in through the back line. Crims will miss this timing on the players in the site. Is he going to decide to go cave? 25 seconds.
Gotta know.
He kind of needs to try and deal with this pressure on the lane. Roy is not in fighting shape right now. Roy is not in a position. He might just have to feel this urgency to go grab that bomb. So he tries to swing it wide. Crims is too far away. There's no world back into this one for Fnatic. Even though Crims gets here, there's no winning the round. There's no time to plant. Kios does not have to give him the fight, doesn't have to give up the kill. And so GamerLegion, daylight robbery. They shut down that bomb as it crosses.
It's a 3-on-5. Keep in mind, the first 2 kills are to Nealon on ledge.
Smack down over towards long. Isaac going to struggle to play around this. Nealon with a lot of work to do, and there's that bomb drop, but a quick turn from Afro. Fantastic reaction there. Roy trying to hold down the site, and he will open up the route to the 2v2 with that kill to Isaac. They don't know where Kios has gotten to in amidst these smokes. He's traversed all the way through them, now trying to flank cave. And Fall doesn't need the assistance, doesn't need the help. Swings it wide from the long side and equalizes this game out. GamerLegion going tit for tat with Fnatic early on.
That is allowed. Fast out mid again for Fnatic. They've not really been threatened here. If they want to rush mid, they can. Going through the smoke with a flashbang, though, is the change up. Crims gets completely lost in the source. Walking into Kios, he can't see a thing. Mezzi picks it up, and he shuts down 2 more, but there's a third man in the mist.
And he's got no idea. Mezzi's dead here. Mezzi is dead here. Isaac's got that one at least, and a dink down range onto Dexter, but it's returned from Roy. They've traded places in the smoke.
What's this game?
Gonna deal with Dexter, but there's Afro to get the trade, and now the route in a B is open. Acor running shoes on, sprints down through middle. All goes quiet. He doesn't want to give the info over. Waiting in the cave. Roy hears that scope, and he knows this AWP is right here. He knows that if he gives this kill away, suddenly Acor can embark on the 1v1. Afro has moved in to play around Roy. They can trade each other here. You're not worried. This swing is a little terrifying, but now they look to chase the AWP down. Now they look to punish. Don't go giving Acor both these kills, and Afro won't. Over the top, he bests his AWPing counterpart on the other side. Afro,
jumpy,
little jittery, but maybe you want a head trigger on your AWP. Never mind, he's run down, nothing accomplished. Kios in with 2. Why not make it a third? And so Kios does what he does best, holds the W key, gets stuck in early. Yeah,
they've got money. They may as well take a couple of kills at least. You never know. GamerLegion can give this away, but Kios will ensure the round
on for the
as
ace.
he looks
They're trying
for
to
the
give
ace.
it to him. They're trying to give it to him. Nealon just left the angle. He's saying, like, Kios, go get it. Go get the ace. And that's the IGL you want. He brings his teammate in to get all 5. He lets him take the angle with the AWP, lets him take the long-range fight.
Money off of this streak, but that can disappear very quickly. This was so swift for Kios. Saw every player and puts the AWP to use. And clearly brings good vibes as well, which is, you know, a massive reason. We know Shui did the same. Big kill for Acor, catching Mezzi on that flank. Acor started by running through the donut smoke. That's a change in middle, at least for GamerLegion, something that looks good. Vault, Roy fights behind it, but Vault will win that fight out. Afro has to.
Fnatic also, they don't believe it.
There we go, they literally smoked the bomb.
Smoke on the bomb, commit to the plant. Fnatic don't realize just how gifted an opportunity this is. And when you don't get peeked, when you don't get fought, you start to think maybe something weird's happening here. They're trying to take the space over towards Spawn, but there are a lot of GamerLegion players ready to pull on, ready to come through. And Dexter sends them all packing. Acor trying to take up the line where all his teammates have fallen. It's Isaac on this late flank that was meant to pick it up.
Big flank though.
But he can't get past.
He doesn't know.
Back turn, both players now pulled, and Acor's gonna land the shot on the defuse, and he's asking, do you have any more? Because what a round.
Can Dexter clear him out? He'll need to. Ooh, team flash is ugly.
Thank goodness no one was there. Dexter will still fall. Kios head on a swivel, good for 2. Roy opens from the cave, but he's trying to take more space than that. He knows now you've got to start pushing forward, got to win some of these, and Vault makes life miserable for Fnatic. It's just Afro left in the hot seat. Everyone else looking on. As new boy on the block, Afro tries to cook up an impossible clutch. They're holding for the long swing. There's two players out on short. Everywhere he goes, he's going to be left fighting. Tap on the bomb, baits the reaction, deals with the first man in. They've given him a fight, and a missed shot lets him cross in. Oh, another for Afro!
Revenge!
And now he's on the bomb. Akor's got a nade, that's going to do good damage. But Afro, able to elude him. He's looking for his revenge in this grudge match versus Akor. And Akor's not taking it lightly. Wrapping around, he puts a stop to Afro, not once, but now 2 times over. And just like that, GamerLegion are back in the swing of things. They've tied this game up. Edging out these clutches.
Oh, look at this setup. It's such a perfect bait, Akor. Oh, he does get flashed off. Isaac jumps up, though, trying to bail his teammate out, not just baiting him for kills. Akor now has to perform. Miss no scope, they're getting closer. Mezzi runs him down, and Kios comes through with 3. In an instant, GamerLegion eviscerate Fnatic again. Crims doesn't want to play first. And they know, all right, they molly him out. He gets all the way back, but there's 2 mollies as well. One thrown from the donut side. He's trapped out on an island right now. They're dedicating a lot of resources to taking him down. Mezzi is here for support. Roy does get picked up a B, and that's a last bullet headshot for Volt as he flicks back. He's fighting for his life, his tournament life. In a 2v5, they turn it back to a 2v3.
Oh my goodness, okay. Well, it will make dealing with Afro a little bit easier. Not going to flush Dexter out. Afro's taking a swing into the spawn. He's seen Volt here. Isaac's lobbing out util, and he dinks Dexter downrange. Back of the donut, he's finished off. And it's Volt and Isaac to close this one out. This time, it's Volt's turn. That was gnarly. Look at that! Look at that!
That is, yeah.
Crims doesn't even know what hit him.
You're not even thinking. You're reacting. That's...
Commit down for these ramp fights and just get out with a clean double, barely even damage dealt back the other way. That's such a huge opportunity for GamerLegion. Now they've just got to realize it. Mezzi will spam Nealon out. GamerLegion are fully sold on the rotate. They bring everyone around. They bring everyone over. Kios, great form today. Still alive. Still very much in this round over towards long. Even though these flashes are trying to make life miserable for him. It's Dexter doubling up. Will find himself another from down under. Look at him go. 3 kills deep from the man at the helm of Fnatic. And Volt's the one left to put to rest. Bomb still not planted. And Volt has not spotted Crims this whole time. He's constantly looking over his shoulder. And there's Crims to nail him from the front. It's a half split right down the middle. GamerLegion narrowly holding a lead with some front runners in Kios and Volt. For Fnatic, they're going to have to dig deep. They picked into this T-side. It's been T-sided all damn day. Always many things. And a patient man is not one of those things. He's going to go swinging out now. Him and Crims fed to the wolves. GamerLegion, they sit back on their laurels. They wait and they get rewarded for it.
They saw Afro as well. They jumped spot him, so he climbs up. They're still waiting with 3 guys there, and Nealon coming out of mid. GamerLegion chill out, and Fnatic flustered, fight forward. Dexter needs 4. Oh, squeezing shots out of his USP, but they're up ramp already, and it's only Mezzi. He was AFK last pistol round. And this one he's left, lost to the hands of time, dead as well. 9-7, GamerLegion getting hyped. This new squad that no one expected to make a run.
Anxieties to carry with you, knowing that if you do go quiet, that's the end of the line. Crims dies over in Red Room. And even though Roy's here hoping to trade this. Oh, he's not going to manage it. Kios, 1 shot away from death. A new challenger approaches. Now it's Dexter's turn to try and deal with Kios. Will he be able to? Yes. And he finds a second. So Dexter takes matters into his own hands. That one is nice and easy for Afro. Akor crouching into his crosshair. And he takes it 1 step further. Right now, Afro seems up to the task of keeping up the games he's brought to us today.
First of many.
Counter-terrorists win.
Mezzi, what a powerful position, but Neelan spots him and Kios can swing. Surely a trade at bare minimum. Neelan allows it. Dexter spams Acor through on the orb, through the wood. 4-on-3. Neelan goes back for the bomb.
Still plenty of time here. Roy over in middle. Good for that first. Isaac gets out. They're concerned about Red Room, and this has led them down the path of a retake B setup, playing passive back towards long is Crims. All he can really do is spot from here, and that molly denies any sort of swing. So the bomb makes it into the site, but Dexter nails it. Neelan dead, and Isaac left. Just under 20 seconds left to play with. Has to go grab this bomb. They'll swing out, they'll punish him, and it's Crims to knock out that last man. As he just keeps dipping back in on this peak. No one wins that out. Instead, it's Mezzi breaking the silence out from Cave. Dexter tucked in, playing the extremities, gives them room. Shaw, nail biting shot from Neelan, and Mezzi plucked out of the round as well. Crims finds one, but the bomb makes it into B. There's a separate fight going on as Roy moves out of the cave, but Kios domes him. This is quickly getting away from Fnatic. They saved for this buy. They saved to give themselves a chance. That nade goes in, and it will level the playing field. Neelan, is he ready for a man in the sight? He's not. Crims locates him, and now it's all on Isaac. This one flips on its head quickly as Isaac has got to offer up the clutch. First kill found. It's all the pressure on Afro, the new boy. He's got to spam this. He's run out of time. He can't win the round anymore. And so even though he wins that fight, the 13th round goes the way of GamerLegion. The money starting to bottom out for Fnatic, starting to become a problem.
He could have spammed him. He could have knocked him out through the wall. Isaac was low enough. He was tagged up. He was sub 50. An orb shot should have done it just on the lip. But he didn't want to risk it all on a gamble. He didn't know the health, nor the exact angle, but that was right there for the taking.
Now he is in a spot where he can look to reposition here. He's taken up this line over towards the CT spawn. So as this B pressure comes in, he could look to make his way around on the orb. Might never be needed. Dexter's putting on a masterclass, flushed out by the molly, but Neelan cannot beat him. It takes Isaac with the spam.
It's done.
Never even looks Dexter in the eye. And so the man that's just robbed this round away, never even spotted by the opposition. What's Isaac going to bring to the table? That could have been something, but Dexter's been down here infallible. His teammate is blindsided. Roy caught repositioning, so Dexter's got to do this himself. Mezzi moves in, trying to provide cover. Everyone falls, apart from Dexter. This man's eternal, the gift that keeps on giving, but he's eventually overran. Crims! Oh no! What a whiff! That was Fnatic's golden chance. This is pistols around the cup. Oh my god! They swing into Afro and they make it easy for him. They give him both of those fights.
Pistols out and he picks them both out of the sky. If he's on an orb there, they will kill him. But Afro makes the right call. He believes in his teammates. He believes in the info. And it wins him the clutch. Another clutch orb round, or round from the AWPer. But it only takes his sidearm. GamerLegion kicking themselves, an eco on their plate, but they still respond.
This game is wild. You said gloves were off earlier on. No, they're off now. Dexter with this orb. Can he do it? Only one kill found from the captain. So often he's had to multi-kill in defensive B. This time his teammates need to help. They gotta lend a helping hand. Crims, dead on the short side. Roy moving around and Mezzi looking to swing to end this, looking to tie the game up at 13 all. It's just Isaac in a 1v2, and it's a damn good try, but Roy puts a stop to it. Fnatic arrive at a tie game after all.
There's no gloves, there's no skin on those fingers. It's just bones, Harry. I think he should have. Now he hears them. Roy has that cross.
Ugly. We'll go back in for more. Roy never knows when to quit, and with support from Crims, he feels content. Acor's Deagle can't find any more than one, and so there, they will just overwhelm GamerLegion down in mid.
How have Fnatic held on to this game? I do not know. Stoic are Fnatic, tucked in to their safe angles, giving away no pick. Roy makes a play through the smoke. Kioz looking for this crucial entry. He's found it. That might be a bail for GamerLegion. That might be a bucket to pull water out of the boat. Crims doesn't know. They've walked right through main. They've hit the timing. He throws that smoke, but do they hear the pin pull? Does Isaac check back behind him? No. Crims holds the shot. He wants everything. He wants all the glory. And this whiff he doesn't find. It's an easy kill. Bomb drop. Plenty of time for Afro to find 2 more. And Nealon, now the captain of GamerLegion, has to do something. It's impossible. 3 shots for Afro. All 3 connect. And right as Acor was taking the reins as the AWPer in the second half, Afro shuts out GamerLegion.
But will it all come unraveled in a near full 30-round game here on Ancient?
Do Fnatic panic here to full execute on A? Is trying to draw everyone back out. Dex is running a rotation, caught with his knife out and his pants down. The whole GamerLegion run into the B-bomb site and they get the entries required. Kioz the king again. 3 entries and GamerLegion don't go down without a fight. Not tonight. And he is the first domino that falls. You know what happens to the rest of them? 30 rounds at bare minimum in map 3.
Kioz at nearly 30 kills deep, trying to carry that GamerLegion flag into overtime. Dexter once again is caught out in the open, and so the B site falls to GamerLegion. Nealon with 1 more, and this is the push that looks to bring us into overtime. Roy deleted, Crims mopped up. Afro has had some phenomenal rounds in this game, but expecting him to 1v4 to save the tournament for Fnatic, that's asking too much, surely. Making his way through the cave, he does find a timing here for 1 free kill, but now that element of surprise is gone. 2 bullets in the AWP, 2 bullets in the AWP. They jiggle him from the site. There's no way he can win this. There's no world in which he wins this. And they'll run him down. Into overtime we go. GamerLegion, they dig deep.
Fnatic need to forget about it. Brush it off, go next, because there's a fast mid attack. The spam again shreds GamerLegion. A kill and 2 players on 30 and lower. It comes at a cost. GamerLegion pay the price. But they still get an entry, they still get the site.
Oh, more spam. Crims with another. He's not even seen the opposition yet. Dexter's mopped up. Crims is trying to make a play. He feels that hero moment brewing within him. Onto a 3rd before he's silenced. And now it all goes real quiet. Fnatic know they've got the bomb, so there's got to be someone loose in the site somewhere. Acor is holding off, lending time to Volt to come in with the backstab, and Fnatic are not considering this, so that one's free. Mezzi has to do it alone. He goes looking for Acor, but he can't find him, and so that decision to slow down in the chaotic environment of the A-side take. The closing segments of the round, but the spam's connecting on Dexter. They hear that.
They know position.
They know where he can be. They know where he could have got to, and Acor deletes him on the entry. Mezzi, he has had a quiet series by his standards, and he's going to get backstabbed here. Never even allowed to find impact. A 2nd in overtime for GamerLegion. These boys are believing now. And as Crims moves in, he knows from just how long he's played this that this isn't a round made for him. This isn't one for the highlight movies. He's going to get locked out by Acor's AWP.
Point in this series, but 2 rounds in a row. That's not a good start for Fnatic. Acor put down to 5 health off of spam at the start of the round, goes on and finds 3 kills on his AWP. They've left Nealon all the way back in T-spawn to cover B aggression, but still this lane info is controlled by Fnatic. He's trading out util. He's trying to make it seem like they are committed here, but it's all about mid. Dexter in the prying eyes. He locked into that cubby. Crims covers. He swings out in mid. They line up for Crims. He finds a double, and Acor cannot chase that kill down as he escapes through the cave. 2-on-4 back the other way. Fnatic trying to slip one in at the end of the half.
At least he will be, you know, the canary in the coal mine. If he dies over in main, they know that this A play's coming in, and he's got a good angle for this fight. Nealon dead, the bomb away from GamerLegion. Fnatic looking good to at least find 1 to close out this first half of OT. And it's a commanding performance from Crims as he lets loose down in middle. Look at Acor on the minimap. He is with Cyclops mode the whole way through main. I've watched it on our POV monitor. He has walked this whole damn way, and he strikes the back line. Dexter, while he's trying to micro, while he's trying to direct the flow of this round, has been plucked out of it, and now he has to sit back helpless. As the man topping the charts for Fnatic, he will watch on as GamerLegion look to steal this round away. Acor, no choice but to let them pass. The route to A is open.
Yeah.
Volt looks to move in, trying to offer up a bit of resistance, but he doesn't want to get caught out on his own here. Concedes the site, lets them have it. That move from Mezzy, it is so optimistic. Fed to the wolves, Afro with a jiggle, will find one on his AWP. How much more can Fnatic muster here? Up on the line, flash goes in, peek on the back of it, but another shot out of Afro. They're wrapping him through middle. They've got him boxed in from CT and he doesn't know where to look. Back turn to Donut, but that smoke locks out that point of rotation. He might have to go back. He's feeling a pressure to fight for CT. Paranoid about what lurks on the other side of that smoke. This guy has given Fnatic so many lifelines, so many chances, and GamerLegion are giving him a lot of respect here.
Yeah.
They've given him a timing to back off and play around this bomb in the donut.
He waits for the tap. There's no smoke. There's no util. And he is patient. He gives them nothing. They have no idea on the reposition. He could be anywhere. Someone's got to get the stick. That's a good angle for him. He can clear this one, but it's a missed shot, and the bomb comes through. Defuse. And match point, elimination point for GamerLegion to knock Fnatic out. But no round is safe to close right now in this series. We've seen some unbelievable clutches and 2-on-4s, all the likes. Acor has had enough with this series. He wants to send them packing. Dexter runs out through a smoke. The same can be said. Afro gets a pick. It's all falling apart. That's 30 kills for the French Orpa and the B site unlocked.
Now Dexter's going to be a long way away. Thankfully that bomb crosses in. The Fnatic have lost rounds like this on the bomb being caught back at lane. Dexter is just lost to the hands of time. It's a 3-on-3 over towards the B site. But if Dexter can find this timing on Acor in middle, the retake never even has the legs to go on. And even though Acor's considering it, you can't hold this forever. You've got to go with your team. And so Dexter sails them down the river in it. It's just Kioz, 1v4, worried about middle, no ground, no leg to stand on. And as he goes up the ramp, Mezzy will deal with him. Fnatic are 1 round away from a double overtime affair.
Run it back, baby. Dexter doesn't make an early play this time, but it does insinuate that we've got an A split on our hands. Double AWP. Isaac's locked in temple. He can't really assist with this. His only fight is onto Dexter. It's up to Volt inside of the site. Gone after one. Isaac hits his required shot, but Fnatic have Donut in the post plant. This is powerful. They just need the plant.
Roy was lurking outside of B earlier on to try and keep them here, but he's so far away as this bomb goes down. Once again, it's another one of these rounds where it might be 3-on-4, but it's a 3-on-3 in the site. And with Afro falling on that swing, this could start to get away from them.
It's not
Roy is too far. Roy is too far away. And Acor, what a time for him to rise back to that Paris form. He's still got that je ne sais quoi that he had back in Paris. Fantastic performance from GamerLegion as once again they look to make everyone look like fools for ever doubting them.
Yeah, you write them off, but this core made it to the final of a major for a reason, and the new additions are here to play. Neelan injecting energy inside of this team. And Volt there, giving a surge of power as well. What a series from Afro. He put up some phenomenal AWP shots, some unbelievable clutches in his Cologne debut, but that is all it will be inside of the group stages. And Mezzy defeated by his former organization, the first org to give him a chance in EU Counter-Strike.
Yeah, wow, what a story and what a performance on the day. This clash of AWPers was so tense, and just to home in on Fnatic for a moment, their journey comes to a close. It was a hard-fought series.